League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Hartman, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ball 4, take the hit. 3. He's out. 3. You're out. 3.
So now here is Tyler Marcotte, and they're runners at the corners now.
Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, stay hot, huh? No one better. Keep it going. Here we go.
Hey, here we go. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in
Make
from
the
third.
turn. Make the turn.
All right. Look around.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The third baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they move on top 4-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
He's out.
Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Marcotte.
From the stretch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
Take his hacks again. Tyler Marcotte blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
the third baseman, number
So
3.
the next to bat will be Yolmer Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Maddox at second. Arcia on at first with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Come on, slide, get out, get out.
Sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Stripers lead it 6-1.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4, take the base. 3. He's out.
And stepping in, Tyler Marcotte. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
He's out. He's out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Gwinnett took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 47 earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Ryan Hartman permitted 6 earned runs. For Mark.
Most of us will have only heard of this prospect recently, right? If at all. But Al, he's doing well in the minors as a position player and as a pitcher. And he's beginning to draw attention across the league. Do you think he carries that success forward and makes it to the show and thrives as a two-way player?
I don't want to be the bearer of negative news, but I find it amazingly difficult. Just even I was a pitcher, and that was hard enough. So to think of this player as a two-way guy that can hit and play every day, and then also pitch, very difficult. And the reason why I say it is that there's just so much work that goes in to have to play at that level. But with that said, I don't want to discourage it. I think it's kind of a sink or swim kind of opportunity. And I think they're going to give him a chance to see if he can do it. I find it pretty hard to believe that you have to go back to Babe Ruth, and I know Shohei Ohtani now, but we'll see about Shohei as well. It's just really hard. I'm skeptical on it, but I hope he's able to do it.
You don't want to discourage him, but you just killed his dreams. It's fine now.
welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Spencer Watkins, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Out. You're out. Out. That's ball 4. He's out.
So next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
They see it. Hey, have a look.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Popped up. In there.
There you go.
Base
Find
hit.
it.
And
Find it.
that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next to hit is Chris Carrara. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Gwinnett leads it 2-0.
Ball 4. Take the base.
So to get his day started at the plate, Roger Drysdale trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here now the 2-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Next to dig in, Tyler Nevin. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded to short. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
And the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Next to hit, Chris Carrara. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You got it. Go to.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Next up is Ryan Goins. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now at the plate is Marcell Ozuna. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Drysdale camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Stripers on top, 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Marcotte trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
Tyler Marcotte.
First offering on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McKenna is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Stripers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Grant Dayton earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Number 54 wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Memphis Redbirds. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Johan Oviedo gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Striding in is Tyler Marcotte, and their runners at the corners now.
Tyler.
See it.
Marcotte.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Take the turn,
On to
find the
second
ball,
for
find
the
the ball.
force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Stripers lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler.
Standing in now, Tyler Marcotte. He swings and lines it to left. Plummer is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate. And...
Now into the box, Tyler Marcotte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on its way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. One there, return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Digging in will be Nolan Kingham. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a throw, and late reactions, and they got him. Stepping in once again is Tyler Marcotte.
First baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
First offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Take the base. He's out. You're out. He's out.
So next to hit is Tyler Marcotte, flew out last time up.
Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game.
He's out. 3.
Ready to take his hacks again. Tyler Marcotte blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Next to stand in is Grant Dayton, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Go.
The 3-2 pitch on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
Over to first, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Gwinnett leads it 15-5. Into the box, Nick Plummer, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Nick
And he'll indeed square on 3 and 1 as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
4-4. Take the base.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
15-6, the final tally in this one. The Stripers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nolan Kingham earns win number 7 on the season. Johan Oviedo struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Memphis Redbirds. It's
Ladies and
baseball
gentlemen,
on the show,
your
and it's coming up next.
Memphis Redbirds.
Jake Woodford, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA.
So now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte.
Tyler Marcotte.
First delivery to him. Vogt stands at first with 1 out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Here we go.
This one's flared off to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Keep driving, kid. Keep driving.
The 2-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Perfect. Take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Stepping in next, Tyler Marcotte singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the AB now. To the left side, but it's well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. In the air to center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
All right, hang on. Right here.
Way to get us going. Good job.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Muller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Muller.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next, it'll be Yolmer Sanchez. He flew out in his last AB.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Find the ball.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's a blooper out
All right,
toward left center.
In effect.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet revenge right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some serious damage.
Bounce it to the left side. Reined in. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run. Now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. So worst case scenario, a two-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Muller. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Soft grounder left side.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
First with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Stripers on top, 5-0.
Your attention, please.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lucan Baker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dunn, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, come on now.
Into right field. That'll drop. It's another base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
So now into the box is Tyler Marcotte, trying to stay perfect. He's 3 for 3 so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Nice, nice. I see you working.
It's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
Your attention, please.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Number 27, Anthony.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dunn ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Little chopper back to the mound. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Stripers lead it 5-1.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Stripers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Kyle Muller earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only one hit in 5+ innings in this one. Jake Woodford couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Number 54 records the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Memphis Redbirds. The Stripers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next.
Redbirds.
Alex Fagaldi starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire.
So stepping in is Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Redbirds, the right fielder, Justin.
Now the pitch.
Turner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carrara has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready now is Nick Plummer. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Nick Plummer.
Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. And quickly there are 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Batting third, the center fielder, Connor Capel.
In now, Connor Capel. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Two out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 1 inning in the books here. Gwinnett leads it 2-0. Now at the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As he hits one on a line to left field. Plummer has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Gorman. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Here we go, guys.
First delivery to him. Well
No,
below
missed.
the
That's the
knees,
ball.
laid off on the changeup there.
1-0.
Up. Popped him up. Vogt over to his right.
I got it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Ali Sanchez.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Ali.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Sanchez is up with it. And that's the second out. Up next, Irving Lopez. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
All right, come on now.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half.
Ball 4. Take the ball. He's out.
And now, Tyler Marcotte.
The pitcher, number 61, Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, let's get up there, huh?
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Come on, ball. Get on up. Ball.
Arcia at third. Vogt over at second. Lugbauer at first. 2 out in the inning. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this?
Okay, stand up. Beat it out. Beat it out. Beat it
Over
out.
to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Stripers on top, 3-0. At the plate now is Lucan Baker. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
No strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. 1 away. So here is Mason Wynn, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up, Alex Fagaldi. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Alex.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Count still at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field.
I go.
Santander grabs it to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Stripers lead it 3-0.
That's ball 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Arcia fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Now to bat, Nick Plummer.
The left fielder, number 31. Nick Plummer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Plummer, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Connor Capel.
Capel.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
2 down now, 2 down.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. Gwinnett leads it 3-0.
He's out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Go right now. now, fellas, right now.
First delivery to him. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Elise Sanchez.
41.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Irving Lopez struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
So ground this one foul for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Stripers on top, 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Nice hit, that a boy. Good job.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Carrara. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Maddox on at first, nobody out. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
The third baseman, number 3.
Better. Come on.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, way to get on
second,
set.
and there
Check
are
out
2
over
aboard
here.
now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He grounded out last time up.
Anthony Santander.
Towards second.
On the bag, on the bag.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Stripers lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, here is Lucan Baker. He'll lead it
For
off
the
as we
Redbirds,
start the home
The
sixth.
first baseman, Lucan Baker.
First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off.
Up.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, nobody went.
Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
So now to the plate, Mason Wynn.
That's up,
and he
up.
fouls this one off.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody
Now
out.
the 0-1.
Ball.
All you want is the leadoff
1-1.
man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Baker gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Your
Nick
attention,
Dunn
please.
will be summoned off the bench here as he'll
For the
pinch hit
Redbirds,
with a runner at first and
number
1
2,
gone in the inning.
Nick
He's set and the pitch. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Kipnis has it to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
now batting, the right fielder.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Justin
For
Turner.
the Redbirds, the right fielder, Justin.
First pitch on the way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Line drive base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
the left fielder, number 31, Nick.
At the plate, Nick Plummer, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Hit out towards second. Kipnis showing off his range. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up is Connor Capel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Vaughn waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now here is Nolan Gorman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, 2 down here.
Popped him up. Arcia shading to his right. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Gwinnett leads it 4-0. So now here is Tyler Marcotte. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. Leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Leading up for the Redbirds, the catcher, Ali Sanchez.
We got nobody.
Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. Next, it'll be Irving Lopez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Irving Lopez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball. 1-0.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lucan.
At the plate now, Lucan Baker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the next to bat will be Mason Wynn, runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Stop. Mason Wynn.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
2 down, 2 down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
The count.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Still 1-2.
Hey, get us out of here.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch.
That's the ball. 2-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Stripers on top, 5-0.
3. He's out. You're
Your attention, please. Big hit for the Redbirds. Number 5, Rende.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The average entering play at 301. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Next, here is Justin Turner. He's got
Now
a hit in
batting,
3
right
at-bats
fielder.
to this point.
Justin Turner.
First delivery to him. Hit down the line at first.
That's
But
all
this gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So next to bat will be Nick
The
Plummer,
left fielder,
and
number
he needs to make
31.
something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Plummer.
We got 2.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Well
2-1.
behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls
here
in,
we go now.
and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-1 home. Pitch is popped up. And no one will get this one.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia has it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Stripers with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Tyler Marcotte wins his 3rd of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website.
Sean, this little-known minor leaguer has been getting surprisingly promising results as a pitcher and as a position player, but we know there's a long way to go before he reached the majors. Do you think he's got a real shot at being a two-way player in the show?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing for this is you just got to watch the progression, right? You got to see if he can continue it over time. You know, a small sample size doesn't show us much. You know, really, you got to see the body of work over a season or 2 or 3 seasons. You know, and I think the biggest thing is, hey, listen, if he can get the routine down and he can figure out his time and how to mentally do it day in and day out. Man, I tell you what, now we've got something. But I would be shocked if he's able to continue this success, you know, being a two-way player, because it's so demanding both physically and mentally.
But time will tell. It makes sense. There's also the aspect case of organizational faith in him, right? It takes a lot to keep the front office confident in an experiment of any kind, let alone of this magnitude. What do you have to do to make sure that the front office keeps the faith in you?
You got to keep putting up numbers. You got to have consistency. You got to continue to show that you can do it. I think that's the biggest thing is if you have the numbers and you have the consistency, the front office is going to say, hey, listen, we got to let him go because he's proven to us he can do it. I think the numbers will speak for themselves.